4 of the 8 new watches from Patek Philippe are brand new Nautiluses. So what have they changed? And what have they mostly kept the same? Let's investigate. Let's start with a watch that will undoubtedly garner the most attention. I suppose that the 5811 1G doesn't appear to have changed much since the 5711 was discontinued, but there are some differences. The first thing to note is that this watch is entirely made of white gold rather than steel, which makes it heavier. As is frequently the case, the price of a watch increases with its weight, and this is no exception. This watch costs more than £56,000. What else has changed? Well, the 5811's case diameter is 1mm larger than the 5711's, making it a 41mm watch. And now we're back to a blue dial with a black gradient around the edges. The clasp has also been modified, allowing you to adjust the watch's size by up to 4mm if necessary. And as for my opinion, I believe Patek will profit significantly from this watch. They're going to make a lot of money, and I say that because it's going to be a very coveted watch that will likely be the most talked about and that most people will want. It's now double what the steel version of the 5711 was, so I predict this watch will triple or quadruple in value on the black market. Stick a finger in the eye like, I have no idea. The 5712R is without a doubt another fan favorite. What's new? Well, the watch is now entirely made of rose gold. Before, we just had the case. Today, the patient and the bracelet are fully rose gold, which is a novel for a 5712R. The clasp has also been modified for the choice of an adjustable setting. This watch costs a little over £66,000 from your neighborhood authorized dealer, and I'm estimating it will likely trade for between $250,000 and $300,000. The dial color for the 5712R is also new. It is the sunburst brown, which will probably eventually be referred to as the chocolate dial. What else can I say except that this watch looks stunning when paired with the full rose gold, especially with the fade to the black borders. What about this watch that hasn't changed? First, the watch's case specifications are identical to those of the steel version, with a case diameter of 40mm and a height of, I believe, 8.52mm. The movement is also very similar, which makes them highly comparable. How do I feel? Of the 8 watches that Patek has released, this is my favorite. I'm glad Patek chose to utilize a metal bracelet on the 5712R because I'm not too fond of the crocodile or rubber strap. I'm thrilled that it is now a watch made entirely of precious metal. The pairing of the brown summer style with the rose gold Pantone is fantastic, and based on the videos I've seen of this watch, it probably appears a little bit nicer than the Rolex Daytona chocolate dial. Of course, I need to see it in person, but let's be honest, this is a gorgeous watch. The 5990 Patek's Chronograph is the next item on the agenda. So what else is there to say? The 5990 tells the time, of course, the date, and the second time zone. Each time zone features a night or day indicator, and a flyback chronograph is also included. What's new exactly? Well, that doesn't seem like much. First, the dial color differs from the black we've previously seen. It is blue and appears like an intense blue. I'm unsure if it is because it is on the 5990, but it is new. Also, the clasp may be adjusted from 2 to 4mm, allowing you to make the watch larger or smaller depending on the weather. What remains unchanged? Well, the case's diameter is still 40.5mm, and everything about the 5990 remains the same, including the movement. In my opinion, you don't need to update this watch. As the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm delighted Patek only changed the dial color to blue. Simply put, I believe that something nearly perfect shouldn't be changed. I wonder though if the other 2 watches we have just described would take the spotlight away from this one. In terms of this watch's aesthetics, I prefer the 5990 because it is symmetrical, and in my opinion, only takes a box as opposed to the 5712, even though both are stunning. so hopefully it won't be overshadowed. I don't know, but the $59.90 is gorgeous. And if you're lucky, you can purchase one from your neighborhood authorized dealer for just over £55,000. Are you enjoying it yet? There's more, so make sure to finish this video. And I would love to have the watches on our list, so you can help me by subscribing to this channel. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. The 7118-1300R is the final Patek Nautilus model to be released in 2022. This 7118 is considered a lady's watch. Its case diameter of 35mm, the dial's name, the wave motif dial, and the fact that Patek refers to it as the undulating wave dial are just a few of the reasons why it may be regarded as a woman's watch. I suppose it resembles waves in some ways. The 79 rare type jewels set onto the dial and bezel, 11 visible on the dial, and the 68 gemstones that wrap around the bezel make for a stunning display. I think the gradient from the number 12 to number 6 is lovely. The bezel of the 7118 makes me feel the Rolex Pearl Master, which features a watch with those stones and a very similar color gradation around the bezel that is also rose gold. I also appreciate the date window on the watch's dial. I understand how it is smack in the middle of the dial at 6 o'clock, where it rests beautifully. And let's be honest, all of the watches in the 7118 price bracket are extremely blingy, making them eye-catching rather than understated or discreet. So be careful if you decide to wear one. Having said that, it's interesting to note that this watch is tied for the highest price of these 4 brand new Nautilus releases. Good luck acquiring one. This is £66,670 from your neighborhood authorized dealer. I hope you agree. And I sincerely hope you have enjoyed this summary of the 4 newest Nautilus releases. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please like and subscribe to be updated for more. Before you leave, did you know that Patek Philippe is one of the most suitable watch investments? Yes, you heard me right. So if you want to know why, click and watch this video here. See you there.